Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to provide you with a brief overview of our SEO auditing or SEO site auditing features within our SEO tool suite. Now, in order to do this or see this data, you will have to have already added a project and crawled at least one of the sites within that project. So we've already done this. If you haven't done so already, then I suggest you do that before watching this video, or check out some of our other videos on how to add a site and how to crawl a site. Now, if we go through to the SEO Audit link in the side menu, this will take us straight through to the page where we can select a project, a site, and a crawl. You can also access this by going through to a particular project and clicking the audit link here, and this will take you straight through to the audit itself. In the SEO audit section, what you'll see is that we have an overview tab that provides almost all of the charts that we show throughout the rest of the SEO auditing tabs. The auditing tabs are laid out here, and we have the overview, content, indexation, canonicals, metadata, linking, and technical tabs. The top of this overview tab here just gives you the name of the project, the site, the URL of the site, the crawl date that we're looking at, and the total number of URLs and HTML pages that are included within this audit. The first couple of charts that we see are distribution charts, and so we after we've crawled a website and we've collected all of the web data, we perform an analysis on that data, which allows us to then bucket that information into certain categories, such as pages with between 501 and 1,000 words, or pages with less than 100 words, and pages with 1 to 5 images or 16 to 20 images. And then we present this data in a graphical way here, so that you can quickly see pages that may suffer from thin content or not very much content, or are particularly heavy with content. We also show some indexation information, so indexable URLs versus non-indexable URLs. We show types of non-indexable pages, so whether their no index tag is preventing them from being indexed, or whether they're disallowed from the robots. We show different types of canonical errors, such as non-canonical pages and pages missing canonical tags, and we compare this to the canonical pages. Canonical pages being pages with a self-referential canonical tag. We also show canonical duplication types, so if there are URLs that are accessed across your site from multiple or pages that are accessed from multiple URLs, such as including and not including the www, HTTP and HTTPS, with and without trailing slash, or with uppercase characters. We'll show that here. We also show the word count for canonical pages, which is particularly useful if you're looking to do an SEO audit on a site, because you may not want to include pages that are non-canonical. They may be used for SEM or PPC landing pages. They may be non-indexable, and so you wouldn't necessarily want to evaluate those in the same way that you would your canonical pages. We also show meta description errors and page title errors, such as missing, duplicated, too long and too short. We show the number of broken links versus the number of working links, the number of follow versus no follow links on a site, the load time of each of the URLs in, again, buckets as a sort of distribution chart, so pages that load in less than a second versus more than 5 seconds. And we also show the status or response codes of every URL that we crawl, and we bucket these into status 200 or redirects, 400 errors, 500 errors. Now, the different tabs just break this information down and maybe provide you with a bit more detail. So we provide a written description of what this data means. We provide tables for this data. Throughout the whole thing, you can click on any particular part of a chart or any particular number, and that will take you through to a page where you can see the data that's included within that part of the chart or within the number that you've clicked. Each of these tabs just provides you with a little bit more information in terms of text and charts. These charts can be downloaded as images, or you can download the data that's included within a chart into a CSV file by clicking the download button. And again, if you see a number that is in blue and underlines when you hover over it, then you can click that number and that will take you through to a page that shows you all of the data that's included within that. Again, the Canonical page here, this is showing you the same thing that we saw in the Overview tab, but with a bit more description around it. Metadata shows you the page title and meta description errors that we found. The linking data shows you the broken links versus follow and no follow links. And the Technical tab shows you the load time of pages as well as the response codes that they're returning. All of this data is also available within the reporting section, so we actually include some additional data here as well. We have information on missing Google Analytics code or legacy code, missing tag manager code, multiple meta descriptions or multiple page titles that are found on a single page. We also provide visual cues as well, so that if you're performing an SEO audit, you can have your attention quickly drawn to the areas where it's most deserving. These are all color coded, so red is more severe than orange, blue is just data, and green is something that is absolutely fine. And again, you can click on these numbers here and be taken through to pages that will show you all of this information. You can choose the amount that you want to see on any particular page and download that into a CSV if you want. So all of this information will help you with any SEO audit. We also provide you with a few other inbuilt reports, such as the SEO Excel report, and this will show you again an Excel version of all of this data split into multiple tabs, so that you can see metadata versus headers versus social media tags, all in their own worksheets. We provide an images report that allows you to see where all of the images are located on your website, the alt attributes that the images use, and you can use this data to optimize for keywords or identify problems such as images not using next-gen formats, or maybe the files being too large. We also provide a broken links report, which fairly self-explanatory, but it just gives you a list of a complete list of all of the locations on your site where you have broken links and what those broken links are. And if you want to download data into a CSV file to interrogate that further as part of your SEO audit, you can do that from this section here by clicking on the headers or the individual data components, or you can select all of the data and download everything into a CSV file. So there's quite a few features within our SEO tool suite that allow you to perform an SEO audit, whether that's looking at specific errors that we found and the number of pages that fall into those error categories, or visualizing that data through the charts that we provide. Well, I hope this video has been useful to you. Thanks for watching.